I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire. Joey always knows when there's a main event or something. The main event of WrestleMania Night 2 just started with Roman Reigns and Pepsi Colored, man. I got it on. I'm watching both. We got Batman Reality Check. Let's go.
I'm doing all this for me, man. Like I said, I'm doing all this for my own vested interest. You know what I mean? Every day for what? Three. Hold on.
Hold up. What's the over under? How many days until he gets kicked out of there?
Every day now for 3 plus going on 4 years, right? Like, I asked folks to donate, asked for, you know what I mean, financial support, financial backing, what real help is. Everybody knows that, right? You know what I mean? Folks are honking, but they're not donating. You know what I'm saying? For this entire time, I've said I need a support system, I need backing, I need a partner, I need people around me. In 3 years, going on 4 plus, not a single person has reached out to me. In 3 years, going on 4 years, this is why I don't understand people. People say I'm a celebrity and I'm famous. So this is what fame is. I'm good. I'm all right. I don't need that. You understand? Like what I'm going through now, bro.
Is about to get kicked out of a
It's
homeless
just
shelter.
crazy, man. You know what I mean? And it's like, has anybody reached out? And every time, like it's just self-explanatory, man. Like I'm gonna speak freely and say what it is. You know what I mean? But I've asked for people to show some support this entire time. Nobody, not a single individual has supported. Like I said, we
Say
received
it with
zero
me.
support
Why
this
is
entire
that?
time.
You're an asshole.
At no point did anybody do anything for me. Nothing. In fact, when I would finesse and hustle, right, and basically figure it all out myself, right, and like I'm the king of finessing because I got to finesse. I come from the street. I know how to hustle. I told you I can hustle
It's called
anywhere.
begging.
You see me doing it, right? What do you mean? Hmm? I just think it's so funny, man. Like there was everybody else that I see, they have a support system. You know what I mean? I never had that. Not once. I had the opposite of it. You know what I mean? So that was the thing. I always had to stand on my own too. I always had to stand on business. I always had to, be by myself going through everything, right? Just like now, you know? I just think it's crazy. I think that it's crazy that folks will, they'll like a post or something, but they can't talk to you and won't communicate. None of them. Like, but
Oh, is he
then,
talking about?
it's very
Is he talking about his community post where he's asking for donations and we're liking the shit out of it, and he hates that, and now he's bitching about it? Yay!
convenient, when other folks are going through things or they have problems or whatever, they're always so quick to ask for help. You know, they're always so quick to go to other people, and 9 times out of 10, like you see them getting the help that they need.
Right.
You know, like you see them getting money, you see them getting paid. I mean, it's never been me ever. you know, and then not only that, but then folks got the audacity to try to change the story and paint the picture differently. Like it's all the opposite of what it is. That's like what they tried to do in Austin. You understand? In Austin, it was all the same deal, same exact thing, and folks was trying to create some kind of false narrative and false testament. These folks took to the internet. Okay, imagine, mind you, I'm sitting there and doing what I need to do to survive, and I'm working, going hard, building businesses. I built everybody's business for them. I'm doing everything right, and I'm sitting there running the show, right? I don't know what folks is thinking or what they talking about. So that's the thing. Every time that folks talk, they're saying that it's something that doesn't exist. That's why I don't conversate with folks. Like what I learned is that like 99.9% of the world doesn't understand and comprehend basic reality. They don't want to face reality. That's why folks are all in the situations they're in. So me, it's like all the situations I have to go to or look into are situations that other people are just kind of sedentary. They've been in these situations for years, decades, some of them. You know, so for me, I don't want that. I don't want to be like that. I don't want that to be me. Number one, I like to move around. I like to travel first.
Yeah, it sounds like they're starting to give him the snub. Like, dude, you can't live here. Well, you can have a bite to eat and a shirt, but you can't live here. This is what it sounds like, right?
Well, right. But in its entirety, I just don't
Can of a
understand the
cough.
mentality.
Can of a cough.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like, it is what it is. I mean, Austin is one spot on the map for me. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Brownsville, Olmito, they're all just cities in the United States. You
Yeah.
know,
So tonight it's Sunday night. He wherever he's at, he's been there since about this time last week.
what I mean, I'm the king wherever I'm at. That's what folks got to understand. For real, for real. You know? So it's like, for me, I don't even know what to tell folks. You know? Not a single person in this entire time has donated a dime. You understand? Any support I got, it was very little. It was called breadcrumb, and it was never a compliment. It was never a favor, and it was designed for a specific reason. And it definitely wasn't to support me. You know what I mean? So again, I mean, any money that I made doing this, I mean, okay, that's my money. That's profit. What do you mean? There was never help or support. That was me hustling and finessing. You understand? And like I said, I talk about what's conducive to me. So if you hear me talking, saying what it is, okay. See, folks are so quick to judge, they're so quick to say something. What about something positive? What about something real? What about the fact that I helped everyone to build their businesses in Austin and pretty much worked in every single warehouse Austin has available? What about the fact that I have to wake up 6 in the morning, you know what I mean, while living in a shelter and work every single day so that I could pay off property taxes for a 50-acre property because I had to. So what do you mean? You understand? Like I said, it's just funny to me when folks don't want to talk to me. When they're speaking, you can see what they're on immediately. I'm good. I'm not trying to have conversations like that. If you don't have my best interest at heart, why would I want to talk to you? That's just common sense, right? You understand? That's where a lot of folks is in their feeling. Right.
Ardash,
Because
what
I
up?
only deal with and talk to people and communicate with people who got my best interest at heart. I only communicate with people who pay me straight up because where you stand is irrelevant to me because I'm going to get the job done regardless. I'm going to win regardless. You understand? Like, folks ain't got to like me, but they going to respect me. You understand? That's the difference between me and everybody else. So, like I said, like, you know, for me, I'm in a different type of position, way different type of position. It's unorthodox. It's just different,
It's called homeless.
and I don't know what to tell people. I really don't. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going through a lot right now. Hopefully I'll be okay. Hopefully I'll be all right. And like I
Now, is he crying, sniveling, or is he catching a cold? Because all the above.
said, like, it's just the truth, man. Like, these folks are all, people are focused on themselves, man. You know what I mean? Like it's just the truth, man. Like that's my thing. Like I've literally, I've walked away from so many situations. And
Ah, there it is. I'm going to pause it real quick. I got to walk away. I've walked away from several situations, meaning they're about ready to kick your ass to the curb.
always been moving around because of it,
Here.
because I'm trying to find somewhere where I'm good at, where people really care about me.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck yeah. There it is.
At no point have I had anything close to that. At no point. In fact, if anything, it's been the complete opposite, you know? But it is what it is. It's all good because it ends up working out for my benefit, it seems, in the end anyway. You know what I mean? Like I said, I mean, I'm building more and more stability. That's
Is
what I'm
this the
focused
end of
on
an
right now.
arc?
You know, stuff that I don't even really care about.
Fuck
But,
yeah, Grandma.
kind of has to be done. What else is there to do? You feel me? Like, again, I don't think these folks understand. Like, there's real possibility in what I'm doing right now as we speak. There's real possibility in what I'm doing. And like I said, folks don't understand. It's right around the corner, man. You're about to see major adjustments. You're about to see everything change. You know what I mean? You're about to see a whole lot. You know what I mean? And you know, it is what it is with me. You know, I mean, I don't, like I'm not worried about a thing. Trust me. That's the thing. This is a different time and era. We all know my career. It's a public platform. I'm getting more famous every day. I'm a celebrity. People are fully aware of my job, my career, and what I do for a living. You understand? If folks don't
Excuse me.
know, okay,
Son of a bitch.
that's on them. You know what I mean? It's not my responsibility to let anybody know what
There's
my career
chicken
is or what I do. That's the whole point.
and
I
bacon.
keep it to myself. Just like everything is privatized, it's meant to be kept private. It's not a secret or anything, but it's meant to be kept private because of the position I'm in. You know, see, folks don't understand how
Hip
real it
check.
is over here. They don't understand how serious it is. With me, everything is serious business. Folks don't have a clue what I've been through for all these years, and it's crazy to me because folks be watching it, but nobody, says anything about it. It doesn't make any sense. Just like I said, like, folks never did their job. Folks was too busy. They thought their job was watching me succeed, right? And then I don't know. I guess everybody in their feelings. That's all I ever saw for decades. you know and it's great because at some point folks are going to have to actually, like, like, testify and speak on their actions, and they're going to have to explain, and I'm going to get to do the questioning and ask, like, what were you doing this entire time? You understand? Because all that is documented. You understand? Like I said, nah, folks was focused on me and my success. Folks was making comments about, oh, I'm wearing 530 on my wrist. You know what I mean? I told you, 530 on my wrist got you pissed. I told you. That's what folks was worried about. Folks was worried about me shining, who are supposed to be doing their job. You understand? Folks was worried. I want you to hear what I'm saying. Folks was worried about me shining when I had that bank account with a brokerage account with over $300,000 in the best stocks money can buy that I created and earned. Me, right? Because of that, folks was in their feelings.
Did he
So
get
folks
kicked
was
out
talking when I
now?
wasn't around. That's what they all do. They wait for me to leave and then they start talking and saying a bunch of things that don't exist. None of it. You understand?
Is this like his farewell to the troops speech? Did he get kicked out? Oh, fuck, man.
What is that? We got all this stuff going on in the world. All I'm saying is folks can't act like they care because my job is to help people and save lives. So if those folks cared, then they would support what I'm doing. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is it's not possible, to pretend. There's no false testament. Things are crystal clear, right? All across the board. And
What's up, Mr. Baritone? You know how Joey speaks. I've been DMing you, but yeah, he's given up a little bit here. Kind of sounds like they may have given you've been here a week, bruh. Um, you know what? You got some clothes, you had some food. Guess what? This ain't your house. Kind of situation that's going on right now. So yeah, we're figuring it out.
Uh, it's just that simple, man. It's crystal clear all across the board. Like I said, there was no support at any point in time, right? There was no help, no nothing. And that's what I'm saying. Even the folks when I was finessing and stuff and hustling, they wanted to turn around and try to create false testaments and say there was things going on that weren't going on. Like, oh, I never asked for anything. I told folks my situation every time. Like, my whole job is using my $1 million mouthpiece. Like, what do you mean? I'm supposed to crowdfund. Trump doesn't even have to talk and gets like 3 million, 8 million. You know what I mean? And that's not his money. That's masonry. So that money just gets funneled back into the system. None of these folks are rich. Masons are not allowed ownership. They don't have a dime. So what are you talking about? So what I'm doing is really on a higher level than Trump. It really is, because I mean, I'm the king in the actual ghettos and hoods and anywhere you go. That's the truth. Folks can say what they want, but they can't change the truth. And I'm just telling you the truth. That's what they all, clearly wish they could change, is the truth. Right? Wish they could change the truth about me, about who I am, about everything I've accomplished. Right? Wish they could change the truth of just everything that's transpired. I won every single time. I'm a man, I'm a grown man, I'm a gangster, and I stand on business. What do you mean? These folks act like, oh my goodness, he's live streaming. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, everyone's bitching at him live streaming, and this is the latest he's been live streaming since last Sunday.
I've heard it too many times, folks all saying, how they feel about what I do. I could care less. I'm gonna do what I do always, no matter where I'm at,
I can live
regardless.
stream
That's
whatever I
common
want,
sense, bro.
unless I'm only on the fucking outer rim of the fucking homeless community I'm living in right now and bitching about it.
You know, you know why folks feel some way about what I do here? Because they don't have it. Because they can't do it. Because they didn't put in 3 plus. I've put in, you
No,
know,
they're at the same shelter you are at, trying to better themselves, not leeching like a leech. Fuck
decades of
me.
work technically. You know, so they didn't put in the work to get to this point. So of course they feel some way. And I don't know. It's not of course. It's not an of course situation. I ain't never felt some way. If I see somebody doing well, good, more power to you. Me, it's more about I look at it and be like, I know they can't walk in my shoes. I know they're not me. I know they can't do what I do. I don't ever worry about if I was in their position, because I don't want to be in their position. That's one of the differences between me and other people. You understand? If I had a support system, if I had the support that people had, if I was being publicized and televised and all that, then yeah. But I'd rather be the underdog. See, that's what folks don't get. Everything I've accomplished, I did it without any sleep. I did it without almost no money and nothing. I had nothing. I came up against all odds for real. It's different. When you well rested, when you good, and you got everything you need, and you got all the basic
Hopefully
necessities
they
handled.
kicked him out.
It's one thing to compete in anything when you got that and you're good on that and you're well taken care of. Here we go again. Again, it's one thing to compete when you're good and you're well taken care of and you have all that stuff, right? But when you don't have none of it and you still show up every day and go harder than everyone and do what I've done, like I said, what is it, like 735 world records or something crazy like that?
I'm at
That's a whole nother
724
ball game, man.
snipes. I'm trying to catch up.
That's just the truth. Ain't no sugarcoating it. Ain't no nothing. Ain't no way that folks can change it. This is what it is, man. You know what I mean? So that's my whole deal, is like, I want the world to know the truth about me, man. You know what I mean? I think the truth is pretty clear. You know what I mean? Like I said, I already saved Brownsville. I already saved Olmito. I already saved everyone. I already did everything for everyone, man. I took care of other people this entire time, man. I've paid everything, all everything, bro. I paid 8,500 in land taxes. I paid millions in bills. Like, and that's what I'm saying. And folks had the audacity to pretend. Well, what is there to pretend about? It's all documented. Just like I proved that what are you talking about? My word was never in question. I've got documentation on record
Sticky. Jojo can't see anyone doing well for themselves. It tears him apart. By the way, I had an accident. I rubbed the lock too many times and gave my balls a friction burn. I don't think you saw it on your stream earlier today. I was talking about, hey, fucking goddamn. Thankfully, I found this fire extinguisher in an old closet. It came in handy. You didn't respond, whatever. I was running out and having kids or lunch with my kids, whatever. I was waiting for you to come back and go, oh shit, Sheriff, what happened? And I was gonna say, yeah, my ball sack fucking started, you know the drill.
Proven that I've always told the truth, that I'm 100% straight. I have full credibility. What are you talking about? See, that's what I'm saying. Folks just keep acting like
Frost,
there's some conversation going on. Where's the conversation at? It doesn't exist. The conversation has to be brought to me because this is reality. I'm reality, brother. This is reality speaking. So at what point was that question brought to me? Any of them? It wasn't, because none of it exists. See my point? This is why I do what I do for a career, because it's always folks getting in groups and they start talking and they're saying things that aren't there because folks are in their feelings because I shine and I'm amazing. That was
for you guys coming in late. It kind of sounds like from his previous stream, it kind of sounds like he's getting kicked the fuck out of this fucking place because they're already tired of his theatrics, as I call it, combination of the two. Because he's been there since Sunday last week, and it is Sunday night again. And yeah, people are bitching about him streaming and shutting him down. And that's what he's been bitching about right now. It's like, I'm taking my free clothes and going home. Kind of. It's what it sounded like. So
never anything I participated in, never thought it was cute.
Hopefully.
I never had a choice in anything. Just because I'm talking on here and speaking, that has nothing to do with anything. I'm not participating. I'm not a part of that. I don't participate in things that don't make sense or in games I can't win. Understand that. Anybody feel me out there? You getting my point? That's my whole point. I'm sitting here. I'm the most successful, most famous celebrity in the world right now and still going through it. Still can't do what I need to do. Still, it's the same thing. There's always a roadblock. There's always, it's just always the same thing. You know? See the devil operating?
All right. This is important. Sticky says, hello to everyone. About to be driving my son's on his first real date. Now, how does that conversation go? Because I know about your son's age. Now, I'm going to throw it out there. Does a condom go in the wallet or pocket? Do you have that conversation? Do they have their first kiss already? Has it happened? It's got to happen. Got to happen by now. Oh, shit. I don't miss those times being a parent.
Through people, right? Agents of Satan. Like,
good luck with that, brother.
I don't know what the talking game is, but trust me, I'm a linguistic master. I mean, I'm going to tell you what it is straight up now. See, this is what folks don't get in this. They think we're in this is the same situation. No, I've built a whole business. I built an empire. I built the entire infrastructure. I've been doing this 3 years, going on 4 years. I'm fully operational nationwide. I don't need nobody or nothing. I can figure it out. If I go to any city or state in this country, right, I have a chance of figuring it out. Do you understand that? I have a chance of figuring it out. I have a chance of going somewhere, going where I need to go, figuring out the resources around me like I continue to do, right? And utilizing them. And if I get in any environment where I'm around some halfway decent, normal people, even if not anyone, if I get in an environment where I can just work and find me a job or do whatever I need to do, boy, I'm going to be straight. And these people know it.
He's like the lonely hobo. What was that Canadian TV show with the dog?
Yeah, like I said, these people
know it. The lowest hobo.
They're all too aware of it. You know what I mean? And that's my thing. Like,
The Littlest Hobo is a Canadian TV show about this heroic dog that just traveled town to town to save people. It wasn't like Lassie,
But the intro to the song it was just like one of the saddest things.
I'm in this for me. Not anyone else, not nothing else. I'm in this for me, man. I've spent my whole life helping people, saving lives, doing everything for everyone else. 2026.
My first child result is a result of a direct result of a condom that, because of a really bad alcohol accident, put the condom on backwards. You were trying to re-roll versus roll and shit like that, and kind of broke it and didn't realize in your drunken environment that you broke the fucking thing. And yeah, that's my 30-year-old son. I love him to death. Had lunch with him today.
Is my year. It's about me. You understand? I don't got time to play. That's what folks got to understand. You know what I mean? So, like I said, all I'm saying is, man, all these folks, all these people, like, this is not a revolving door. Folks work on my time. I don't work on nobody's time. That's the thing. You got to understand who you're talking to, man. I'm the CEO of my own.
I also had a pregnancy with a post-marriage girlfriend that went south. That was the result of patches. She was wearing a patch, and we got fucking pregnant. So I suggest anyone standing downwind from me while I'm fucking masturbating, don't fucking have your legs spread fucking wide open if you're female. I'm just saying.
Company's ideas, but I'm really the CEO. I'm the CEO. I am a CEO. I run everything, and it's much, much, much on a higher level, my title, because it's all been built by me. Like I said, folks want to have a conversation. Where's it at? I've seen a whole lot of typing. I've heard a whole lot of talking, but none of it exists. All my points saying, what are you talking about? I'm a CEO, but I'm the only CEO who's self-made in the entire world. Just like I'm the most famous celebrity. There's nobody close to my fame right now. Folks, I'm telling you, do you know the things that I've heard, that I've been told? Do you know how folks talk, especially on the internet? What? Brother, folks are trying to tell me about my fame. How would you be able to dictate my fame if you don't know it? It's not based off of the internet or none of this stuff you're talking about. That's all irrelevant. Fame is fame. Fame is in the world. What are you talking about? I've been famous most of my life, man. Really, always. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was pretty much always famous on different scales, different levels, and different things. That's fame. Fame is when you're just known.
That one, I hate to say, ended up being a tubal pregnancy. And it didn't it didn't go to fruition, but it happened. But yeah. Downwind, wear a mask.
You want good fame. You want to be known for something positive and good. That's my only deal, man. Look.
Uh-oh. He's got to hide. It's people.
So, yeah, other than that, it is what it is, man. Like I said, everybody has the ability to reach out to me and have a positive conversation and donate and show some support. Where is it at?
A calm mask.
Where's that money at, man? You understand?
A bukkake mask.
I take all this out of my own pocket. I continue to. So I'm just saying, folks can't sit here and pretend. They can't create no false testaments. They can't try to paint me like it's the opposite when I'm the good guy. I'm the good guy in everything. I'm always making the right decisions. I'm always truly righteous. Folks can't make anything look different no more because, again, look at my circumstances. I ain't have no choices or nothing. I have to do what I got to do. You understand? Straight up. I got to hustle. I got to do what I got to do. I'm out for me this year, and what y'all don't understand is I have no limits and don't care no more. I really don't care about next to nothing. I'm out for me. I want my money. You understand? Straight up. What do you mean? See, folks don't get it. Like, I told folks what it was going to be, and folks want to act like they don't have to listen. No, you got to listen, homie. Said what? A lot of folks owe me money. You understand? So what you mean? What you thought? You understand? I ain't got to explain nothing. It's self-explanatory. Listen to what I'm saying and how I'm speaking.
All right, Sticky. Have fun, dude. Make sure your boy has fun there. And yeah, you know the drill. That's good. Congratulations.
Folks owe me money. What are you talking about? Huh? See, I don't.
Yeah, he's getting Joey is. Did he get snipped? Is he using Wi-Fi or is he using his own data? So I think that's it. He got clipped right there.
You understand? Straight up. What do you mean? See, folks don't get it. Like, I told folks what it was going to be, and folks want to act like they don't have to listen. No, you got to listen, homie.
Let's see. Yep. Right here.
What you thought. You understand? I ain't got to explain nothing. It's self-explanatory. Listen to what I'm saying and how I'm speaking. You feel me? Like, folks owe me money. What are you talking about? Huh? See, I don't.
Boom. Right there. They shut him down. Did they shut the Wi-Fi off? Did they shut the fucking modem off or something like that? It could be. We were 6-7 minutes behind. He's still spinning. He hasn't ended yet, but my guess is that he has ended it. But sounds like he's getting kicked the fuck out of there. They are tired of Mr. Joseph Sneed. Where's he going to go? What's next for him? I don't know. We can go God, I hope they kicked him fucking out. It'd be so fucking good. Anyway, hopefully they kicked him out and he's going to start crying, going back to Brownsville. I just like this song, the way it turned out. This is one of my favorites. This is definitely going into the fucking greatest hits album. Back to Brownsville. I'll keep monitoring the situation if he comes back.
Joey hit the highway with a dream in his chest. Said, this time I swear I'm gonna be my best. Brownsville fading like a ghost in the dust. He traded in his doubt for a handful of trust. He thought he'd hear his name in neon lights. Thought he'd matter by the end of the night. But the silence in Austin cut deeper than truth. Like the world saw right through him. Every lie, every proof. He said, just give me one shot. I'll prove I belong. But the night just kept dragging him along. Take me back. I don't care where I've been. I lost myself trying to matter again. I gave it all just to feel something real. Oh, now I'm breaking in places that won't ever heal.
And he has ended it.
I thought I'd find a place of my own, but nowhere feels like home. They laughed when he tried just to stand in the light, turn his hope into something to mock every night. Dance for us, Joey, like he wasn't a man, just a joke with a heartbeat they don't understand. Under bridges where the cold settles in, he slept next to echoes and secondhand sins every night.
Yeah, he actually missed some shit just chilling. Sounds like he's getting kicked out of this fucking place he's at. Speculation.
This can't be my song, but I kept proving him wrong. Take me back. I don't care where I've been. I lost myself trying to matter again. I gave it all just to feel something real.
last 2 streams just chilling.
in places that won't ever heal. Oh, I thought I'd find a place of my own, but nowhere feels like home. Now the bus rolls on through the dead of the night. No applause, no redemption, no reason to fight. Just a man and his silence and all that he's lost. Counting miles like they measure the cost. He whispers, I tried. God, I really did try. But the words just dissolve as they die. Whoa. What if this is it? What if there's nowhere left to go? Take me back. I don't care what it means. I'm too tired to keep chasing these dreams. I gave it all and it tore me apart. Now there's nothing but noise in my heart. Oh, I thought I'd find a place of my own, but nowhere feels like home. Back in the yard where the silence don't judge. Same poking ground, same unmoving brush. Joy sits staring holes in the sky, still waiting for something that already died.
And that's a wrap. Yeah, so just chilling. Yes, if you go back to the last couple streams and going back to yesterday, he's leaking it. They are tired of him there. He deleted a couple live streams, obviously, because they told him to. And they noticed him streaming on premises, which is probably against the rules. And he's bitching about it today, and they're tired of it. And they want him to go away with his free clothes, with his fucking skinny ass. And that's all I got. That was fun. He's always going to give up some information. Hopefully he gives up a little more. We'll see what he's going to do tomorrow. Hopefully he's got to hit the bricks, right? I think that's what we all want. But that being said, chat, let's go and get
I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.